There's a lot of Star Wars damage control going on right now, in case you didn't know. And I want to touch back on the news that Disney dropped today, talking about how Star Wars had the biggest premiere ever. We had 4 million people watch it. Do you know what the byline on that was? That a lot of people, even myself in the past video that I did earlier, forgot to talk about. It's that it's the biggest Disney Plus launch of 2024. Whatever that means. It's a couple of things here. And these numbers get absolutely destroyed by Valiant Renegade, who did a video on this today. He dropped it earlier. I highly suggest you check it out. And he talks about how these are actually pathetic. For one, they don't talk about watch time. There's only 2 episodes, and they're not even that long. What that means is that a view is somebody clicking on it. I would like to know how many people actually finished an episode. And we're going to find that out, by the way, probably within 2 or 3 weeks, how many people actually finished it. And then it's going to get worse because we're going to find out how many people actually stayed with the show. Man, that overweight Jedi, that blows my mind that they're doing this. They're going to lose a lot of their audience with this show. And these numbers, when you break them down like he did, aren't that exciting. Only 3% of Disney Plus subscribers even watched this shit, which is sad. But here's what he had to say. Financial analyst Valiant Renegade reacted to this information and described it as pathetic and claimed that Disney is trying to pull a fast one, which they are. Here's the name of his video. Disney gaslights the Acolyte ratings crash, most hated Star Wars ever. And he's right. I love that they put Trump. He puts Trump in there. He explained, first off, the views themselves. Remember, there were only 2 episodes, so we're talking about total runtime between what, just the first episode or both episodes. We don't know. They didn't stipulate and came up with a viewership total. He continued, the other part of this issue is that 4.8 million views does not stipulate from where or from what market that was derived. And when it comes to Disney Plus, if we go by what they've said in the past, when they report Disney Plus numbers for things like The Acolyte or for things like Ahsoka, they're talking about global views. They're talking about Disney Plus with its nearly 150 million subscriber reach around the globe. That means that basically less than 3% of all Disney Plus subscribers tuned in that Tuesday night to watch The Acolyte. They don't stipulate U.S., like we know when we read reports from places like Nielsen or even Samba TV. But it actually gets worse. First, read that first sentence again. 4.8 million views on its first day of availability. This makes the streamer's biggest premiere of 2024 thus far, according to Disney. What other major competition has there been in terms of a series premiere on Disney Plus since January 1st? There's only one, and it's Echo. And how did Echo work out? Echo became one of the least watched Marvel shows of all time. And he breaks it down even more. If you want to get into it, I would check out his video. But he did do a good job of pointing out what's going on there. Nothing but patheticness. It's pathetic. They're trying to prop this up. Internally, I bet you it's not going so well over there. I bet you the watch time for this show is horrendous. I bet you people watched a few minutes of it, clicked out. I've done that with stuff. I've done that with a few things. That shouldn't be celebrated internally by these companies because I clicked off and bounced out. If anything, that's bad because I won't be coming back to the property. There's more stuff going on than just this. They're trying to get people excited about that Outlaws game still, too. Master of the TDS found more bots trying to prop this game back up in the conversation again. Remember, this came out. They were praising it. There was a lot of discussion that was on the negative side, and that was the majority of people, too, by the way, mocking this game with the way that protagonist, Ma'am Solo, looked. And then not even just that, the price point of the game, them putting the Jabba Palace mission behind a paywall. It's a bad look. Ubisoft is not winning people over lately. And now, out of nowhere, they're trying to drum up excitement for this game because Death Troopers are in it. There was a leaked image, which, let's be honest, they probably put that out themselves. Oh, we'll leak it and try to do some grassroots excitement through our bots. With the Ubisoft Forward coming up on June 10th and the game Star Wars Outlaws set to release on August 30th, it will not be surprising to learn that bots are once again trying to drum up hype for the game. A leaked image has confirmed that the Imperial Death Troopers will be making an appearance in the game, and the bots are very excited about that. It's worth pointing out the number of accounts with blue check marks that are replying to these posts. If Elon or X or any of the people working for Twitter X I have spoken to in the past would like to get in touch with me about this, you know how to do so. So here is one of the posts. Exciting news for Star Wars fans. A leaked image from Star Wars Outlaws reveals the return of the deadly Imperial Death Troopers. These elite soldiers will play a significant role in the game. And then you can see this one. It's the same post. Great news for Star Wars fans. Can't wait to see the Death Troopers in action. Can't wait to see those Imperial Death Troopers in action. Death Troopers are back. Exciting news for Star Wars fans. And again, and again, and again. You see it all over the place. It's the same message over and over again. These are bots. This is a big problem on X now, these bots. You see these bots everywhere. The porn bots are the worst, and they're going to get worse because Elon is allowing adult content on the platform now, which is stupid. But, there's nothing that we can do about it. It's annoying. Any post you make, something comes in, tits in bio. It's really annoying. I know if any of you are watching this and you're on X, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He's got a lot more, too. Look at all this. Death Troopers, so exciting. It's going to be epic. Exciting news for Star Wars fans. I'm just going to go through these. Feel free to pause and read these for yourself, but it's undeniable to me what's going on here. So this is Ubisoft. I don't know why I call them Ubisoft. But Ubisoft is obviously out there putting these bots, or it could be Disney, because Disney has a little bit of an investment in this game because they're going to get some of the money from the if there's any profits, and they want profits. So a lot of damage control for this brand. It's funny to watch. It's funny to watch the critics gaslight fans for not liking that stupid-ass Acolyte show. It's funny to watch the companies send these bots out because nobody's talking about this game, so they've got to try to drum up excitement. You know what the point of this is, to get numbers and interaction on a post talking about it so it boosts in the algorithm so that you see it. It's wild that we even have to go to the Star Wars was itself, in a good place with a lot of positive outlook towards it, and it got ran into the ground. Now you got to send in bots to try to get people excited about this shit show. Sad. How the mighty have fallen. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.